and welcome to this week's SheerLuxe Podcast. This week we are talking about all of my favourite fashion finds. I had on this insane...
I saw.
Oh, you look mega.
I think I sent you about 65 fire emojis.
That Wicked 2 premiere moment that everyone is still talking about.
Leave women alone. Women in the public eye need to be protected more.
Lucia's latest restaurant recommendation.
And I don't know if you've seen the movie About Time. They meet on a blind date and it's a restaurant in the dark.
Okay.
Completely
Oh my God,
in
did
the
you
dark.
go to this restaurant?
I went to that restaurant.
And what to do if you feel the pressure to dress to impress at work, but don't want to remortgage your house.
Well, doll, I don't have a mortgage, so that's the key.
That's the key.
Sell the house.
Sell the house.
And
be
get some new
mortgage
clothes.
free.
It's a fun one. Make sure you stay tuned. Welcome to the SheerLuxe Podcast. I'm your host, Nana Acheampong, and today I'm joined by the lovely Josh Smith, friend of SL, and Lucia Hawley, your first podcast.
Babe, I'm so excited to pop your podcast cherry today.
Oh my
Guys
God,
are
doll.
really excited. We've got a full lineup for you today, including trend highlights, celebrity standout moments of the week, and also fashion finds that you need to know about now. Plus, we answer all of your dilemmas. But before we get started, please can you make sure that you subscribe wherever you listen to your podcast? It really helps us out and we will just love you forever. Right, guys, before we get into the chat, I'm going to talk about what we're wearing. So please, Lucia, I'm going to start with you. If you can describe your outfit for our lovely listeners and tell me where everything's from.
So this is a little cape that I got from Armada. I actually got it. It's like a coat cape set.
Yeah.
Which
I'm
was just
obsessed
like,
with it.
Yeah, I know. It's a bit of like a bit bold for me, maybe. It's a bit like out of the box. I don't know.
I love the colour, like chocolate
colour.
brown.
I didn't know whether I could like mix and match black and chocolate. Like, how do we feel about
I feel
that?
like you've done it really well with the denim as well, babe.
Thank-
It's like a real mixture of tones, textures.
Thank you.
What's all going on?
Yeah, I felt a bit like, well, I didn't have much time this morning, truthfully. I was feeling a little bit disheveled, so I'm glad that everyone's like here for it.
You look
And
very
then
put together.
This is like an intimissimi, is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Intimissimi. Top, the cashmere, like viral sensation. Ayla baggy jeans from Citizens of Humanity, my faves of all time. And then I'm like looking for you to like tell me where these are from.
Your black
I have no
painted
idea.
boots.
It's like classy and dominatrix all in one.
Okay, I'll take it.
Love it.
Oh my gosh, Josh, over to you.
I am wearing a leather jacket.
Yeah.
It's like a shacket.
Shacket.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like a shirt,
Yeah.
but it's a jacket.
We've got that.
And I run very hot, so it's like perfect for me in terms of like thickness.
Where's it from?
It's from M&S Menswear, who are literally killing it when it comes to menswear at the moment. Like
They are.
every single thing I want when I go in store, I'm like, I need it
Yeah.
now. And then I've got like, I would actually say this is giving like a little bit Strictly Come Dancing the shirt.
I know, I'm enjoying
It's a
the kind of like deep
I like
V.
it.
I call it my man village.
Okay, Matt, right.
See what I'm doing
yes,
there?
I see
It's just
what you've
it's
done.
just enough because I'm always a bit concerned about how many buttons is too many buttons. But I feel like
that's the perfect
that's the
amount,
perfect
I would
amount.
say.
Any less,
Yeah.
and it's giving navel.
Yeah.
And you're like, we don't need to see the stomach.
Yeah.
So this is like a silk oversized shirt from Reese, and these oversized trousers are from Paul Smith, and they are a Bicester Village purchase.
They are a great colour.
They are great colour. They're kind of like a rusty colour. And then I'm just wearing my trusty Russ and Bromley boots on the bottom.
These look fantastic. Over here, I have gone all leather today,
She
which
has.
I know, black on black, which isn't really obviously what you usually expect from me, but black.
I was going to say, it's very subdued for you.
I know, it is, but you know what, I was like, we were filming something fun that I can't talk about right now this morning, and this is what the look needed to be. So black leather cinched in blazer is from ASOS. The black leather skirt actually also ASOS, and then I've got on some kind of leopard print, cheetah print heels from Zara.
You look-
They're
very
so
old.
fab.
You look really fab.
The
And the
pony hair is a
glasses-
moment.
Thank you. And the glasses are Gucci because I know everyone always asks about these. So we're going to kick off with new and noteworthy. I would love from each of you what has stood out, what discoveries have you made in the last week?
Okay, I have become addicted to this new TV show on BBC. It's called Wild Cherry. Has anyone heard of it yet?
Yes,
No.
I have. So Nicole, I actually interviewed
Nicole
Nicole
Lecky.
last week, who is an absolute powerhouse.
She
I love
is
her.
the most talented person in Britain. I'm putting it out there.
Yeah.
So her first show, Mood, was all about the dark side of OnlyFans and sex workers.
Yeah.
And she wrote it, created it, produced it,
Yeah.
did all the music for it, produced all the music and sung it.
Yeah.
And she won 2 BAFTAs for it. Like,
Wow.
she is talented
Yeah.
with a capital T.
She is.
So she's back with this new show and it's completely different to Mood. So if you did watch Mood, it's not necessarily the same tonally.
Yeah.
Is it fiction?
It is fiction.
Yeah, okay.
And the idea is it's about these 2 girls who go to this dead bougie private school and they make a video that then gets shared around the school.
Yeah.
And what happens next. And the mama bears get involved and they're trying to protect their family image.
Yeah.
And they live in this insane private island in Surrey, which I did not know these gated communities existed.
Okay, I was going to say, I know, is it Oshie Island? You know, the one in Essex?
Yeah, no, but it's like,
It's not
it's like a private island that they basically live on. I'm like, wow, this is sensational. It's like Big Little Lies.
Yeah, it's giving that vibe.
It's like that level. And
Yeah.
also for a BBC drama, it's very high level.
I know, I need to
It's
start watching
so
it. Clara's
good.
in it.
Clara Ampo's in it for a hot second.
one of my friends.
She plays a TV host in it called Ava. I went to the screening, I was like screaming, I was like, go on, Clara! But honestly, Nicole is so talented and she's created it, she's written it, and she also co-stars in it as well. And you have to watch it, it's on BBC.
I really want to get into it because, I did an interview and she was telling me about the kind of process of, which actually, I think the interview's out next week, so by the time this podcast comes out.
It's so crazy how talented she is. And also, she always makes comments about our society in really clever ways.
Yeah.
And I think if you watched Adolescence, that made you very paranoid about the boys that we're raising in our society. This is going to make you really think about how we're parenting our girls too.
Well, yeah.
Wow,
And
okay.
making sure that they are
Yeah.
being brought up in a safe, nurturing environment.
Yeah.
It's very clever. There's plot twists galore. You're not going to see what's coming next, girlies.
How many episodes did you watch at the screening?
I only watched one at the screening, but I've watched a
Okay.
couple more now.
Okay, amazing.
Dot,
I
dot,
need
dot.
a new show.
Dot,
So
dot.
this is like
Add it, babes.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Add it to the list.
Lucia, what have you seen this week?
So I went to this really cool restaurant though on Thursday night with
Yeah.
2 of my friends and my partner. We did like a double date situation. And I don't know if you've seen the movie About Time.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
So you know how
have.
they meet? Well, okay, so essentially they meet on a blind date and it's a restaurant in the dark.
Okay.
Completely
Oh my God,
in
did
the
you go
dark.
to this restaurant?
I went to
Yes,
that
I've
I've
restaurant.
always wanted to go to that restaurant. What
It
was
is,
it like?
guys, insane. Like it
Really?
is completely pitch black. I
Yeah.
have never experienced anything like it. You cannot see your food.
Yeah.
They don't tell you what you're getting. You have to pour your own drinks. Like they have to lead you in one by one into the table. Like it's a whole operation.
Yeah.
Everyone working in there is like visually impaired or completely blind. So the wait staff know how to like get their way
Navigate.
around.
Yeah.
And it was an experience.
Oh my
How was
God.
the food? Was it actually good food as
Yeah,
well?
it's crazy though because you're like eating and you don't know what it is. And I think naturally you think, oh, I'll be able to tell exactly what this is.
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
show you after they like go through everything that you ate and drank.
Yeah.
It was so strange. We had, I think it was like slow cooked beef or something. We didn't know what it was. And then at the entree, we had ceviche, like smoked salmon ceviche. And we were like,
stunning.
oh, yeah, I know, beautiful.
Yeah, it sounds
Oh my God,
delicious.
I haven't eaten breakfast.
I
I'm
know, I'm
starving.
salivating.
But I had to like eat with my fingers because I couldn't get the food. So I was like,
How do you eat slow cooked beef?
It was it was a bit
fine.
primitive, but
Yeah.
I was like, it was awesome.
Yeah, that's
And
great.
I just like, I think those kind of things, we forget how fun that is. And also you take your sight for granted so much.
Yeah.
And sitting in there, having a few drinks with like a group of friends.
Yeah.
It was so nice as well. I feel like you also get really distracted by your phones and things like that. We had to hand those in.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
just like really enjoying the company and the conversation.
Yeah.
I would really love to enjoy like the flavors. You know, sometimes when you're
Yes.
just eating it so quickly and you're not really paying attention in a setting like that.
Yeah.
It's like you actually really get to taste and enjoy your food.
Yes.
And think, oh my gosh, like, is that cinnamon they've added or sage?
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever spice it might be.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, go on to the next dish. Like,
well, your senses are so heightened.
Yeah.
And like you're looking around the room, you cannot see a thing.
Yeah.
I was like tapping onto the guy next to me who was some stranger.
Just like another table.
I was like, Henry, is that you? He was like, no, dude, that is not me.
That's not your fella. Touching up some random man.
I was like, wait, I just touched someone who like we don't know.
At least your boyfriend couldn't see. So it's absolutely fine, babe.
Well, yeah. And he's getting a bit handsy.
That, so you would highly recommend that restaurant?
Highly recommend, yeah.
Amazing. Where is it?
Shoreditch area, yeah.
What's it called?
Dan's Le Noir. Oh. In the dark in French. So I'm not saying that correctly. But
Dan's French.
Dan's Le Noir.
That was so chic.
That was so French. So French. For new and noteworthy, we're actually going to talk about, I went to a bra fitting last week at Bravissimo. The last time I had a bra fitting, obviously you go in, they get a tape measure out, give you a load of bras and you're sent on your way. This was like a whole experience. They don't use a tape measure for a start. They do it all by sight. I had obviously gone into a store and done it, but because they do it just by looking at you, you can also get it done virtually.
That's amazing.
Which is really great.
That's game changing.
Yeah, exactly.
I need to do that. My bras dig in so much and I've never done anything about it.
Yeah, it was a really just actually like enjoyable experience.
Yeah.
I feel like some people can feel like something like that could be quite daunting, but actually it was just, really easy. They also do swimwear as well. Which they had some really great colours, and for someone like me that's always on holiday, that's handy.
Yeah, like Dua Lipa.
You're the Dua Lipa of SheerLuxe. I really respect an annual leave girly. Do you know what I mean? Like someone who can maximise their annual leave to that extent.
I've still got 5 days left.
But Nana's
You're making that up.
No, I swear.
Call HR. I want to double check that immediately.
Nana's life is a holiday.
Yeah, it is.
Honestly.
It is what you make it, you know?
No, it is. But back to bras, guys. Not my annual leave.
How many bras did you get?
I got like 4 bras.
Wow.
Yeah. She really went in. She was just going like back up and down the stairs. I went to the Oxford Street store, which is actually really, really big. So the fitting rooms were downstairs. And she just kept coming back with like lots of different options. Really great kind of like seamless bras that I got. So they're just like comfortable, as you know, like underneath like a top or a t-shirt or anything. It just feels...
The team there are so lovely.
Yeah. They're really, really great. So that was me. That's my new thing for this week.
She's got new bras and she's raring to go, girls.
I've actually got one on today.
She's feeling supported and empowered.
I am. We are going on next to Fashion Finds, maybe my favourite segment of the whole podcast. What have you found, Josh, this week that you can't wait to buy?
Okay, well, it's not something that I can't wait to buy because I don't think I can pull it off, but I really want to recommend that everyone gets it. Ooh. So I went to this Primark press day the other day.
Oh my gosh, I went to that.
Do you know what I'm about to say?
There was someone dressed up as a giant present. And also, you're not going to be familiar with her.
That was Josh.
But someone called Grime Granny, who I love. But
I would have died to have been there when Grime Granny was there.
Wait, who is she?
Oh my God, she is an icon.
Yeah, she's like a Instagram, TikTok, famous granny that interviews grime artists.
Yeah.
I love. Yeah. Oh wait, maybe I do actually know.
You must have seen the clip of her with Kim Kardashian.
Yes, that's what I
saw. She's like Jack a potato.
Yes.
And then she's like, I can't. When she's like, who?
Yes.
She thinks that Jack a potato is a
Kim
person.
is like so modest. She's like, sorry.
Really polite and nice to Grime Granny. But yeah, Grime Granny was at the Primark press also if you were not ready for Christmas.
Oh, you're ready now, sweet cheeks.
Yeah.
Slaying all the way into Christmas.
What did you see?
So there's this amazing cow print coat.
Oh yeah, Abby's
that
got
they've created, and it's about £60, I think.
It is exactly
honestly,
£60.
It is so fab, and I'm a big cow print fan. I once went to Glastonbury in a cow print 2-piece on a dairy farm, very meta, and I really recommend that.
Yeah.
If I was a girly, I would be getting that.
Now.
You can
still pull it off.
I know, but I can't.
No. I know,
I'm just going to say, like,
no.
I can't.
Yeah.
But I would highly recommend that everyone gets their
is
hoofs on that, shall I say.
Gosh, honestly, the cow puns are coming thick and fast. It is actually a really great
It's a great coat.
It's a really good length. It's kind of like trench length, I would say.
Oh, okay. I'm
it's
intrigued
like a
to
faux
see
pony
it.
skin.
Yeah, and also the weather is about to turn.
Yeah.
So get your winter coats in
Yes.
is a big piece of
Today
advice.
was the first single digit, I think, that we've had, right?
Also, it must be a real shock for you, babe.
Yeah. It's been a baptism of fire.
I know, you've been like lulled into a false sense of security because it's never this warm this late. Like we've had a very mild October, November.
And it's all downhill from here, babe.
You know what? I can do the cold.
Yeah.
It is the darkness for me that's really like spiritually crushing.
Say it as it is, babe.
Yesterday was like, it was Sunday and I was just kind of like a little bit hungover. And I just thought,
Just a little
this,
bit.
Yeah. This sucks. Like, who is doing this? And we've got to lock in for now another like 5 months. And then I'm watching all the stories of my friends in Australia. Peak of summer, 30 degrees, crystal clear water. And I just
Are
was
you like regretting your life decisions?
I was like, do I just
why am I
block
here?
all my friends and like...
Oh, mute them, babe.
Yeah, mute them. I think I must.
Cull it, because otherwise it's going to be a mental health crisis in 2.2.
If I see another Aperol spritz in front of a blue sky, I will honestly, like, that's it.
Yeah, you need to mix up your algorithm, babe.
Yeah.
Yeah, just start following all of the Brits and like we're in it with you.
I just love how you had a slight hangover and then basically had an existential crisis about it getting dark at 4 p.m.
Yeah, I
That's
think-
classic me.
I think that's why, like, I just can't be hungover anymore. Like, I just cannot afford to be
That's
hungover.
That's it,
you
until
can only
summer.
only in summer
Yeah,
can you drink again. Lucia, what have you seen fashion-wise that you cannot wait to buy?
Well, there have been so many things. I feel like coming here, the girls actually make fun of me at work because my new line has just been like, "Ooh, maybe I should get that." Whenever we see something really nice, because I've essentially come over from Sydney where winter is so mild, as we were saying. I have nothing to prepare me for this weather, and so my mindset has just been like, well,
You need to get it.
I should just like here's
I
a
need
reason,
it.
yeah. I need that.
Yeah.
On the high street, I feel like I've seen lots of really good stuff, really good cashmere knitwear. Cos has really beautiful, this like funnel neck, Fair Isle knit.
Yeah.
Which comes in, I think it's like white and then a brown colorway. I'm definitely going to get one of those. And then they have sort of like a brushed mohair Fair Isle as well, which comes with the matching triangle scarf.
Yeah.
And I'm really into that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm loving a little triangle stuff.
Action moment. That is very SL coded.
I just feel like in Australia, you don't get the opportunity to like dress
like
up
that.
like that.
Yeah.
So I'm taking this as well as working in this SheerLuxe office just to be a bit more glam.
Yeah.
Like Nana waltzes in every single day looking like that. So you can't really come. I really have to step my game up.
You are doing a great job, sweetie. You look
You're doing great,
No,
sweetie.
my like
Right,
bank
sweetie.
account is screaming at me, but I'm like, I have to look fashionable. Like,
But
it's
you've
my
got to
job.
build a whole winter wardrobe, babe,
Exactly.
for the first time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I also love
Have
how you're
fun.
like leaning into winter, but then also depressed about it at the same time.
I know. I just don't. I can't. Yeah.
both sides of the coin there are happening.
I think it's today because today really feels like winter.
Yeah, today
Yeah.
it's really, really dropped. But I will say about today, at least we have blue skies.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
Oh, I love a
when,
blue sky
blue,
winter.
blue sky and cold,
Yeah.
I can handle. It's cold and grey sky.
I know what
Can
you're
I just
saying.
say, this is the most British conversation I've ever had on this podcast.
True.
We've literally just been talking about the weather.
Yeah,
I
do
know.
you find that everyone talks about it all the
Babe,
time?
it's all everyone talks about. And then it's literally like, it's like, oh God, I don't remember the summer being this warm. Oh God, I can't believe it gets dark at 4 p.m. in the winter. I'm
But
like,
you
darling.
don't like summer.
Every year.
Like,
every
been
year.
here the whole time.
Every year.
Every year. I was
Every
like,
year.
I think I saw you in summer and it was a cold summer's day,
Yeah.
like in London, and you were like, I actually have a confession to make. I don't like summer.
Okay, this feels like you're really outing me
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
He's like, he's pretending.
My thing is just like, I don't like being hot.
yeah, okay.
So I like being cold as a person.
So you are a freak.
Literally, when I say I cannot relate, like could not relate,
yeah.
I just could never.
I love a holiday,
could
but like,
never be me. We know you
no,
love a holiday.
I know I love a holiday, darling. Not as much as Queen of Annual Leave over there.
I am loving at the moment Arrange, ASOS
Yes.
Arrange.
Oh my God.
so
I've seen
Anyone-
that everywhere.
I know. So they had a Christmas dinner last week and I had on this insane.
I saw.
Oh, you look mega.
I think I sent you about 65 fire emojis.
You did. I also loved your comment, which a lot of people loved as well, which I'm going to let you.
Shall I tell you what it was?
Oh,
It
yeah.
was Babetown, population 1, brackets, Nana.
Which was
Do
great.
you
It was
sit in a room and think of these?
No, it just comes to me, babe. Just comes to me.
just comes.
Just comes
but
to me.
yeah, I had on a really amazing brown corseted kind of essentially not ball gown, but maxi dress, which looked amazing. Polly also did a reel at the weekend, which I loved, and it was a red collarless.
Oh, she looked great
blazer. She
too.
looked amazing.
Oh, was
And
that
hers-
Arrange?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was Arrange.
Wow.
So yeah, they have got some really great pieces. We are going to move on to a hot topic / celebrity moment of the week. And as we were saying actually before we started recording, sometimes I struggle with this section, but this week
The celebrities been delivering.
Literally,
they've been out. They've been busy.
a lot. So I feel like we can say 2 or 3 things each, and
Yeah.
we would have a lot to chat about.
Josh is like, he's ready.
Like,
I'm ready.
chomping at the bit, literally.
So
Hit me, babe.
I need to talk about Wicked Part 2.
Okay.
Oh, yes, of course.
So I went to the premiere on Monday.
Yes.
And when I say that I was in bits, I was in pieces.
Like,
I had to
why?
bring myself back together. Like, it was so emotional. If you love the first movie, it's a completely different tone to the second movie.
Yeah.
It's a lot
Really?
darker. It's way more emotional. And when they sing For Good, my heart broke into 1,000 pieces. And I just think it's such a great message for us in our society right now to
Yeah.
have a movie about embracing difference.
Yeah.
And not defying yourself by the expectations of others, I
Yeah.
think is just such a powerful message.
Yeah.
And those 2 women are the most talented people on the planet, like Cynthia Erivo. And I'm going
I
to say
know,
this.
That voice.
That talent,
yeah.
that acting, what she can't do
I know.
is she's inhuman. She's that talented.
Yeah.
And do you know one thing that really bugs me is I feel like she should be way more famous in the UK.
Yeah.
She's a British.
But that is what happens to Black British women.
Yes.
I have to say, they have to go to America before they are recognised for their talents. I think it happens so often. Like, do you know the comedian
London Hughes.
the comedian
she said
London
that a lot.
Hughes? That's exactly what she had to do before she made it big,
Right.
was to leave the UK, go to America, and then they're celebrated. And I'm so glad that that's happened for Cynthia.
Yeah. And I feel like now, and since day dot, because she's been doing the West End for a long
Yeah.
time, she should be on the front page of every single newspaper. Like, we should be embracing her for the incredible talent that she is. So everyone get on board with
Yeah.
my Cynthia bandwagon.
I know.
And also just what I love about them as well is I just love this showing of female solidarity.
Well,
and like,
this was the moment that I was going to talk
my God,
about
the
overzealous fan.
The
So
overzealous
did you
fan.
see
oh my
the
gosh,
fan
yeah,
that
I was
got
in
so
Singapore.
excited?
It was crazy.
That kind
Who
of
jumped on?
Jumped on Ariana when they were walking the red
Yeah.
carpet for the premiere in Singapore.
Singapore.
My thing was that Cynthia was quicker than security.
Yes.
Like, she jumped
She was in there,
and
babe.
she was like, get off her.
Yeah.
And like you say, I love the friendship that they have.
The
They've got-
camaraderie.
they've got matching tattoos now, which
Yeah.
I think is like the cutest thing. And do not mess. If Cynthia's on the red carpet, she is going to come for you.
But also, this is the thing, like, leave women alone.
Yeah.
Like, just women in the public eye need to be protected
Yeah.
more. And these ridiculous people who were like jumping over barriers, like what Ariana Grande has been through is insane. Like, everyone forgets that she makes it out as a pop star. She's then involved in a terrorist attack at her concert.
Yeah.
And for someone to literally be running over a barrier and grabbing
Jump
her,
it.
like,
Yeah.
anything can happen. Like, that girl has been through so much. Like, leave her the fuck alone. And
Yeah.
it drives me insane.
Yeah.
Like,
I
that
know.
people feel like they can have this access to women in a way that they don't to men.
Yeah, like, you
And
wouldn't see that happen.
You would
to
never
George
see that
Clooney
happen.
Or Brad Pitt on
You
the red
wouldn't.
carpet.
So
Like,
right.
it
So
just
step the
wouldn't.
fuck back and let's protect our girlies.
Yeah.
Wow. And just the bodyguard moment. I have seen all the memes of like the remake of the bodyguard with Cynthia Erivo. And I'm like, I would watch that.
Yeah, she should so
do that.
Oh my God, I didn't even think.
Wicked
that
3.
is great.
Yeah.
Cynthia.
Wicked 3, the bodyguard spin-off. Yeah.
That would be.
And also
with
Jonathan Bailey, sweet baby Jesus, that man is just perfect.
Oh my gosh, so recently crowned people's
sexiest
man alive.
Which also is such a great moment because he's the first ever gay man to be given that title.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes, and I think it's so great to see gay men being embraced as being sexy for everyone.
Of course,
and
like that's always been the way. Like then
Yeah.
you're like, oh,
He is sexy for everyone.
He's so sexy for everyone. And
100%.
we are sexy for him.
Yeah. We are.
Don't hope my boyfriend's not listening to this. So I'm just patting myself down. But like that's so great, and that's again another thing that Wick is so great about. Like, you know, Cynthia's a queer black woman, and when I had her on the podcast, we were talking about what it's like the importance of dreaming big when you are a woman of color and you're also a queer person.
Yeah.
And she just doesn't subscribe to what people think that she should do.
Yeah.
She's like, why do I have to have this much? I can have this much.
Yeah.
And the only person who's saying that I can't have this much
is everyone else. Yeah.
And as long as I believe I can have this much,
then
you will get to where you need to go in life. And I was like, she's just an exceptional person, and like we just love queer representation.
Yeah,
so
definitely. Speaking of which, it is Transgender Awareness Week this week. So again, just so many voices
support
out
the
there.
dolls.
Yeah, support the dolls.
More than ever, it's so important.
Yeah, at all times.
While we're talking about great women,
Yeah.
I feel like we have to talk about this today because when we're filming this is it's the 17th of November today, right? As of the 17th of November, women technically are not earning any money for the rest of the year because of the pay gap.
Yeah.
And I feel like we should be talking about this more. So girlies, down your tools, wherever you are. Get those placards out. We need to be campaigning for this. It's crazy.
It is absolutely great. That is a huge pay. Like we've still got a whole month and a half left of
the year.
And
I can't believe we don't talk about that more. And the only way we're going to get change is men also start talking about that.
Yeah. So thank you.
So come on, men.
Yeah.
Let's start talking about it.
Let's definitely. Lucia, what has been your celebrity moment of the week?
I was going to say the biggest thing that stood out to me, and I'm not even sure where I sit with this, but I feel like it's been quite a controversial topic, is the Reenie skincare by Shay Mitchell, the skincare for kids.
I think, what
was she thinking?
So when I first saw that, the first thing, and this is actually funny because I was listening to a deep dive on this on another podcast called Shameless, and Zara McDonald, the host, said the first thing she thought was greed. And I was like, that's so funny because that's kind of what came to me as well. It's like, why?
Yeah.
You know, why?
Just what, honestly, it left me speechless because you should not be putting anything other than, I don't know, a bit of soap and water. And if it was me, some cocoa butter. Because cocoa butter from a young age is very important for smooth skin. But you shouldn't be putting anything. Why does your child need a face mask?
I just think it's the way that it's being marketed. It's a slippery slope from there, right?
Yeah.
Like what happens then? Because I think the whole premise is,
like you say,
self-care.
For more, it's like what you shouldn't be putting those. I know it's meant to be gentle and everything else, but kids' skin, it's still developing. You shouldn't be putting those products.
I also just think give children a chance to be kids.
Yeah.
I'm an ambassador for a children's mental health charity called Place to Be, which is the only children's mental health charity based in schools. And I went to a school recently and I was talking to the therapists that work in the school.
Yeah.
And I was like, what are you seeing? And they're like, we're seeing everything so much earlier in these kids.
Yeah.
And these were primary school kids right the way up till secondary school kids.
Yeah.
Everything is happening so much earlier for them. And it's changing their bodies physically. They're now having periods earlier than ever because they're so much more exposed to the world. And I just think that exposing children to beauty products before they need to have it, or to because it sends a subliminal message of saying that you are not great the way you are, so you need this
to help you
get
to greatness,
be beautiful, or to feel like you're in keeping with everyone else. I just think we're just setting these impossible goals and challenges and hurdles for kids to overcome. It's just let them breathe and let them be.
Well, I feel like it speaks to that broader conversation that we spoke about or touched on before.
Yeah.
with that emerging trend of things just happening or becoming normalized that were never really normalized. So for kids, it's now skincare and then it's going to be makeup. And for my generation, I especially feel like as someone in their mid-20s, the pressure to now be getting Botox or filler.
Yeah, which I also think is wild
Yeah.
at that age. Like,
it's
wild.
just like, it's so normalized that it's
Yeah.
really scary. And it's like, I can't say that that hasn't crossed my mind before. And something that I feel a desire to get. And then I was watching one of these movies from the 90s and I was like, wow, everyone looks so different and beautiful.
Yes.
no
Yes.
one's
And like,
natural.
yeah, we
Natural.
just, I think you don't realize how similar everyone is looking these days because we're all getting the same stuff done. And it's that like Instagram face.
Yeah.
Where you can't move.
Yeah. Well, it's also like we were talking about this.
All's fair.
All's Fair. So if
Yeah.
anyone's watched All's Fair, it's the Disney Plus show
Sorry.
about the lawyers, which stars Kim Kardashian. And when you watch this show, me and my boyfriend watched it over the weekend. I was like, everyone's face is like this. It's so tight. Like we're forgetting what normal women in their 40s, 50s are meant to look like. And it's just not okay to be sending these messages down to people that this is what you need to look like to fit in or to be beautiful.
No, I also am on board for like each to their own.
Yes,
If that
totally
is,
agree
like,
with that.
Your rules.
your rules. If that's what you want to do to make yourself feel better.
Two things can be true at once.
Yes,
That's fine that you have
exactly.
the autonomy to do that yourself.
Yeah.
But then I think in the same breath, I mean, you're essentially trying to just keep up with the expectation that society now has of you.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, by them buying into that and doing it yourself, you are then
Perpetuating
perpetuating
it.
that
Yeah.
narrative. So
Yeah.
it's like, it's a vicious cycle, right? But it's just sad.
Yeah.
It is
To be
sad.
honest. Yeah. And it's
So let's not start with kids.
Yeah,
Essentially,
yeah.
Bringing it back round, like let our children be children.
Or be aware of it. And I think this is a time where it's like, yeah, just think about it.
Yeah.
And not feel like, I don't know, try not to give into that pressure and start questioning your decisions.
I completely agree.
My other celeb moment for the week, Governors Awards, were last night, which is kind of a prerequisite to the Oscars, I'd say. So all of the A-listers out in Hollywood, and the ladies, I honestly did not see one bad outfit. Jennifer Lawrence looked incredible.
my God.
That was your favourite look,
That
wasn't
outfit
it?
is like this white number.
Yeah, there's kind of a lot of draping
thing,
detail.
yeah. I'm a huge Jennifer Lawrence fan.
Yeah.
And I just think she's bloody great.
Yeah,
I
no,
love
she
her.
did.
And she looks so good. You know, the other day she said that she thought she was annoying. Did you see this?
I did.
Yeah, and I was
never
like,
thought you were
you're
annoying.
never annoying.
Yeah.
You're perfect, honey, just the way you
Yeah.
are. Because she was saying that all of our old interviews were
Yeah.
saying that like she was just so annoying every time she listened to herself. And I was like, I love you in interviews. She's
yeah.
the best.
Oh my gosh, I've not watched an interview with her, but I've never found her
J-Law's
annoying.
Supremacy. Oh my
Yeah.
God, do yourself a favour. Watch J-Law's like best moments. They're so
Okay.
great.
She is so funny.
Yeah, zero filter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's looking
Off the cuff though,
fabulous.
like she is funny. Witty.
Just
Witty.
a funny girl.
And she's looking fab.
Love that. I also loved Emily Blunt's outfit as well. She was in a kind of red asymmetrical kind of dress, and I'm so excited for Devil Wears Prada too.
Oh my gosh.
We
Oh,
obviously
do you see
had
the-
we had the trailer
But
last
can we just
week.
talk about the trailer?
Oh, I haven't watched the trailer.
What?
Where am I?
Hey.
Where have I been?
What have you been doing
Doing.
for the last week?
I've been
She's
trying
been
to...
mourning winter.
Yeah,
She's been busy
just been
buying her
rocking
winter
in a ball in my-
outfits.
in my
She's
room.
been busy, guys.
She's been in a dark room,
Yeah.
literally. Like,
But can we just talk about this trailer? Because
yeah.
do you honestly think that in 2025 that Anne Hathaway's character would
be
be
in
wearing
it.
those red Valentino stud shoes?
Oh, I thought that was Meryl
I thought
Streep's
that was-
character.
Oh, was that
Yeah.
Meryl Streep's character? Either way.
Either
way.
is anyone.
Those shoes are hideous.
I know what I thought about the shoes, whether you like them or not. It's the poster. Do you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like we're bringing it back. It's a little full circle moment. So
just
I
like-
wasn't really buying into.
I wasn't buying
the
into the shoe choice.
Yeah, I wasn't buying into the style necessarily, but to me, it evoked the fact that. And I also love the poster when they've got the two heels.
Yes, it's
like-
going to have to be good though.
Yes.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
a whole,
yeah.
whole thing. So yeah, Devil Wears Prada. I think it's out next
May. Yeah, it is.
I'm going to the musical on Saturday.
It's great. I loved it. You know, like how in the film everyone's favorite character is Emily.
Yeah.
In the Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Is that
not
your
my,
favourite
not
character?
my favorite character.
Who's your favourite character?
Andy.
No.
No.
I love Andy.
What do you love Andy? Why do you love Andy so much? I'm just
You are
really
being
confused.
judged.
You know what, now that we get down to it, maybe I don't like her. I just liked her
She
for
makes
like
some-
her fashion and like maybe.
Emily's the best character.
Emily's the best
No,
character.
she's not.
She's got the
She's
best
a
lines.
bitch.
But she's got the best lines. I'm hearing this. I want to hear this.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
she's such
I didn't-
Every
yeah,
time I feel
no.
pain, I eat
The
a block of cheese.
That's my
I think I could
favourite
do
line.
a one-man
Oh.
show with that.
Ride or die beauty products or treatments. Have you had anything that you
Okay,
bought that
so
you had
something
done?
that I bought recently that I'm obsessed with
Yes.
is I've become obsessed with Kelly Hoppin's interiors range for M&S.
Okay.
And she has some candles in that collection that are 20 out of 10.
Really?
Oh,
Are they scented?
My God, they are the best candles on the high street.
I love a candle.
I
I'm
love a
saying
candle.
this.
I love
yeah,
a
I'm
candle.
gonna try this.
So there's
because I
two.
love- yeah.
They come in a ceramic pot.
Yeah.
And they got a little pot topper on them as well. Double wick. We love 2 wicks. The first one is like, she described it to me as smelling like a clean man.
Oh, okay.
And she was like, it
okay.
really impregnates the space. So I was like howling, being like, oh my God, we all love a clean man that impregnates. But it's like the freshest candle.
Yeah.
And then she also has now just released this Christmas candle.
Okay.
And I love me a Christmas candle.
I love.
That Christmas candle, M&S, Kelly Hoppin, is the best Christmas candle on the high street.
Okay. Yeah.
And they also look stunning as well.
Yeah.
They're a stunning piece, and they, as she says, it really impregnates the space.
Fantastic.
That's
Done.
a real.
done.
That's
Yeah.
a visceral kind of.
Visceral. So visceral.
Lucia, what are you buying at the moment?
Everything.
Yeah, we actually have established that. Beauty-wise, what are you buying at the moment?
So I was on the La Mer train,
okay.
and it was unfortunately, after spending that much money, making me break out. It's too thick for my skin. And so I've stripped it back, and this is kind of a bit of a win for my bank account because I found that the best thing that's been working for me is the La Roche-Posay, it's Toleraine, I think that's how you say it. It's a cleansing sort of balm, and then there's also the moisturizer. It's like the soothing moisturizer.
The Roche-Posay skincare is
Top
so
notch.
good. Top
Amazing.
notch.
Yeah.
My skin has never been better
You are
now.
glowing.
That is
Everyone,
so good.
tune in to watch
Thank
it so
you.
you can see the skin.
Yeah.
I have just discovered, and it's not a new discovery, but went to New York a couple of weeks ago, and everyone has been talking about this American makeup artist called Danessa Myrick and her blurring balm, which essentially is for the girlies to put on before your makeup so that you don't get kind of shiny or oily as the day goes on. And honestly, it's changed my life. We are going to jump straight into dilemmas.
This is my favourite thing about the podcast.
You love
I
being an
love a
advocate.
dilemma.
You love a
I
dilemma.
can just see,
I
like,
love giving
there
advice.
he is, he's gearing up.
I'm tightening my belt. I'm ready to go.
Okay, number one, I have started fancying my PT. I'm 90% sure it's mutual. Do I switch gyms and then shoot my shot?
I'm going to tell you to get laid with the PT.
Right.
Dust down those barbells, whatever you're doing. Down your tools and get on it.
So she's got to move gyms. Is that the...
Does she have to move gyms though? I don't think you have to move
no,
gyms to bang your PT.
That's, yeah. Let's just see if it's a mutual thing first.
I just think it's a big commitment. You might as well see, if you think it's mutual, you know, put some feelers out there, so to speak.
How are you putting feelers out there? Like, how would you be dropping that? Are you like being completely...
I would be completely like the biggest flirt of all time, just to make sure that it's being received.
Yeah.
And then I'd probably send like a cheeky message.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
To work out
Or
what's
you could
going
be
on
like,
there.
should we get a coffee after PT?
But that could be
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah, that could friend zone you.
Yeah.
It's got to be like an evening.
Yeah.
I think it's
right.
got to be like, you got to be
Yeah.
like, we're going for a drink.
Yeah. You've got to be quite
Evening
bold.
session into drinks.
Evening session into drinks.
Yeah, when you've only ever done mornings. There's a clue.
There's
yeah,
a clue.
yeah.
Clue.
There's
Let's
a
do
clue.
6 p.m. on a Friday.
So in conclusion, don't leave the gym, bang
Fine.
him, and then move on with your life.
You're crazy.
Oh, I just think just do it.
Yeah,
Sow your oats.
life's too short. And
Life's too short to not bang your PT.
If you think the feeling's mutual, then yeah, go for it. Next up, I feel like this is quite a good one for you because I'd be interested to hear which role you play.
Dot.
My husband is the perfect partner, but the world's worst planner. I'm tired of organising our entire life. How do I stop being the project manager of my own marriage? So who's the project manager? You or Tom?
I'm really nervous that Tom has actually sent this in and it's about me.
He's definitely the project
Oh,
manager.
he is the project manager. He
Yeah.
organises everything.
Okay.
And I kind of like I'm like the girlie who turns up at the airport and I'm like, I don't even know where we're going.
You bring the vibes.
I bring the
You
vibes.
are
Do you
the
know the thing is,
passenger
it's like,
princess.
I'm the passenger princess. Tom really does bring the vibes, but he definitely brings the organisational vibes. But to the point where, with like, he's like desperate for us to get engaged at the moment. And
Can't
he's
wait.
like
Oh my gosh.
itching for it. And he's literally sat me down to be like, you're the one who needs to propose to me because I organise everything. And then he's
Good on you,
like,
Tom.
and then he will
That.
obviously then end up having to like organise everything to the wedding.
Yeah.
So he's putting a lot of pressure on me to do that right now.
Yeah.
So I have to finally organise something myself,
Yeah.
which is very overwhelming.
You're like, I am terrified.
I am
Let's not let
terrified.
Tom listen to this episode because we want
Oh,
it to be a
babe.
surprise.
But what advice can we give this listener about
I think do you know what, honestly, when it comes to any relationship, just have an open and honest conversation.
Yeah.
I don't get this whole like tiptoeing
I
around
agree.
an issue. Just be like, look, here's the situation. I love to organise things, but I feel like you should step in to help me with a bit of the organisation. So I'm going
Yeah.
to give you this thing to organise.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you this thing to organise.
Yes.
Before you know it, he's
And then
organised
before
a
it's
whole
organised
trip.
But also, Tom has made me a more organised person. Like, I used to be
Yeah.
the most untidy person on the planet. It was like embarrassing if someone came to my flat. I don't know how I got with so many boys back in the day because once they got to the bedroom, it was like a complete mess. Like, I'm so tidy
Yeah.
now. And so you can turn your partner into a passion project.
Yeah.
And it can work.
Okay,
The
so
proof is in the pudding.
Proof is in the pudding. And
Here
also,
we are.
I've also made Tom a better communicator.
well, that's what I was about to say. The key
Yes.
in any relationship is communication.
Yes.
So this is another instance where just communicating how you're feeling about being tired, about organising everything, would be
Yes.
really helpful.
You can't just expect that they're going to know immediately.
Yeah.
Like, I think it is,
Right.
yeah.
They're
it's
not
a-
mind
Yeah,
readers.
it's a
They're
work
not
in
mind
progress.
readers.
Yeah.
Get around that table and have a great
Oh my
chat.
god! Also, I've got my hat ready for when this does happen. So I'm just putting it out
I
there.
also think that if when I do propose to him, he will literally have the entire wedding organised.
And
And
like,
it will,
it'll be so
so it
quick.
will literally be like,
He's booked it next summer.
next summer.
No, it'll be like 6 months, and we'll
I
be like,
swear that he's already got dates like penciled in places. So I feel like I'll propose in the morning and by midday it will be done.
invites will be
Engagement
out.
party.
I'm going to be
yeah.
out. Oh my god, all the invites will be ready. You won't even know we got engaged.
Yeah.
You just know that you just know the
I just get a
invites
wedding invite. I'm like, oh my god, it's
my God,
happening.
wow.
It's happening. I'm ready. Right, last one. Is this from you? I love my job, but I can't afford to dress to impress. I can't afford the dress to impress culture anymore. How do I look polished without remortgaging my house?
Oh, darling.
Well, doll, I don't have a mortgage, so that's the key.
That's the key.
Sell the house.
Sell the house.
And
be
get some new
mortgage
clothes.
free.
Get some new clothes. Sorry, this is not serious advice. I feel bad. What can we do?
You don't need to dress to impress. I think that's you putting the onus on yourself. Do you know what I mean? That pressure is coming from you.
Yeah.
Your work colleagues shouldn't care about that. And if they do, it's the wrong workplace.
Yeah.
But I think you'd be surprised by how little people expect that of you. Do you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I know this sounds really bad,
Yeah.
but no
Yes.
one is looking at you in the same way that you're looking at yourself every
Yeah.
single day.
Yes.
Like, you have to show up, look in the mirror every single day. And as long as you're looking in that mirror and you're like, I'm good at my job, I've got some
Yes.
great skills, I have
Yeah.
so much to offer. It doesn't matter what you're wearing.
No, not at all.
Bring
But
the
I will-
skills.
yeah, and bring the personality.
And bring the personality.
But I will also say there are I think we are so blessed in England to have such a great high street.
Yeah.
To look impressive or polished or whatever it is that you want to do. You do not have to remortgage your house. Like, you don't have to break the bank. There are so many good high street options where you can go in and get like a staple wardrobe and just mix and match your pieces. It's more about knowing how to style yourself.
Yeah.
I think that's what the key
agree.
crux of it is.
And also, I think you can think about what your uniform is.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
So that
try
you
and make it
don't-
less stressful yourself by being like, okay, my I'm gonna wear I'm gonna
That's
be a
the
trouser
staple
suit
wardrobe,
girly,
yeah.
or I'm gonna be like a skirt and suit girly, like whatever you want to be, do that, lean into that, make it into your thing.
Yeah.
But like the power of a good blazer, good jeans and a white t-shirt, like you can just mix and match that with literally everything.
Yeah.
Well, this is it. That's what I'm saying. Create a staple wardrobe, and I think that will really help. And a staple wardrobe doesn't need to break the bank. So
Exactly.
I hope that helped. Guys, we've come to the end. Lots of lols.
How was it your first time?
Hated it. No joking.
She's a real tease.
Thank you so much, Lucia and Joss, for joining me. I hope everyone has enjoyed that. That is a wrap for this week's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. As I said, please do subscribe wherever you listen to your podcast. It really does help us out. See you soon.